So this is one of my favorite places. I found this place not too long ago. You know, I'm always looking for places to hike, and this happens to be a really cool place that they put together. There's docks down that way. This is like the second dock. There's 4 docks altogether, but it's just a really beautiful place, and I like to come here. So, dude reminded me that I was doing too much social media. I got caught up in YouTube and TikTok again, so he told me, he said, "Mom, I want to go for a walk. You need to get the hell out of the house." And I'm so glad I did, because it's the perfect day. But I just had a few thoughts that I wanted to tell you guys about. And I actually already did a video talking to Democrats. So now I'm going to address my comments to Republicans. You've won the election and you've won the House. Now the pendulum was all the way to the rabid left. It was crazy. It was the very people, the very party that said it was for the people and for unions and all this other stuff, all of a sudden was against unions and against the people. And that's why the majority spoke up and said, no, we're not taking your shill, inane, lack of substance candidate. We're not doing it. You know, I, for one, am chomping at the bit to get a woman in the White House. But so far, we've had absolutely no choices that are worth choosing. So the Democratic Party, well, you guys know you need to just revamp your whole party. Decide what you want to be and then be it, you know? But for the Republican Party, you guys are in power now. Please don't gloat, and please don't swing the pendulum all the way to the right, because your policies aren't always that great either. You know, we need safety nets in this community, because if we're going to pay taxes, that means we're paying to be part of a community, so that if something happens to us, we'll be taken care of, and we'll take care of those who are suffering. We need to care for the elderly, we need to care for our veterans, and we need to care for our children, regardless of their affiliations, culture, whatever. If they are U.S. citizens, if they are Americans, we need to take care of them in this country, point blank. So Republicans, you are now in charge. I want to see a compassionate Republican Party. I want to see you guys, because you know what? There was a program that I was a part of in Beltrami County, and that program actually helped people get off of welfare permanently. We saved the county $184,000 with this program, and it was basically an asset-based program, because there are 3 things that people suffer from in this country that can prevent them from being able to have gainful employment. And I call them the 3 S's: safety, sanity, and sobriety. Safety, domestic violence. If there's domestic violence in your life, it's hard to maintain a job. So we've got safety. Then we've got sanity. If you're having mental health issues, it's going to be hard to hold down a job. And sobriety. If you have chemical dependency issues, it's going to be hard to hold down a job. So we created a program where people, I didn't create it, it wasn't mine originally, but I was a part of it later on. They created a program where people learned about their assets and strengths, because that's number one. We told them what was right with them. You know, what are their strengths? We helped them develop those strengths. We had addressed any of the 3 S's. If there was any S issues within their life, we the safety, sanity, or sobriety, we would address those and help them, because those you have to tackle first. Then once that was done, we taught them how to, about the interview process, how to be a good employee, how to fight for your rights, which is, because there's a lot of employers that take advantage of employees. So it was a comprehensive program. We built community within that program, so these people could then contact each other later on after the program was done and still have that connection, and it was really great. And that program saved the county $184,000. Unfortunately, the program was then sold to the concentrated employment program, which is the state, and the state took all the best parts out of it, and, they did what they always do. They fucked it up. They should have just left it where it was. $184,000 in 1 year due to a program that helped strengthen people and give them the tools in their toolbox to become better. Republicans, I implore I implore you to please think about stuff like that. We need those safety nets, but the safety nets can actually help people get off the safety nets if we program them right. So please swing the pendulum to the middle, to the center. That's where we haven't been there in so long. That's where we need to go. Don't go all the way far right now. You've got control. You've got control. Please, let's see a compassionate and humanistic Republican Party, because this is your chance. You've got the ball. Let's see what you do with it.